Hello everyone, this is just a chart that I wanted to share. It shows a big bubble here, and that's the quadrilateral bubble. And inside the quadrilateral bubble we have different bubbles. One big one is here, which has a label. It says parallelogram right there. So all these quadrilaterals you see inside this big bubble are called parallelograms. There is one little one at the corner, it's called a kite, which is outside the parallelogram bubble, which means that kite is not a special type of a parallelogram. And then there's another bubble at the corner, which is the trapezoid bubble, and that's again outside the parallelogram bubble, which means that it's not a special type of a parallelogram. And a quadrilateral, generally speaking, is a closed figure with four sides, as you see. Now, sometimes this quadrilateral happens to have one pair of parallel sides only, and that's when we call it a trapezoid. And sometimes it has two pairs of parallel sides, like a parallelogram. You see here, two pairs, one pair top and bottom, one pair left and right sides. These are parallel, so two pairs of parallel sides. And sometimes, like in a kite, we have 0 pairs of parallel sides. So trapezoid, one pair of parallel sides, parallelogram, two pairs of parallel sides, and kite, 0 pairs of parallel sides. Now, in the heart of the parallelogram bubble, we see 3 other parallelograms. One is rectangle, one is square, one is rhombus. Now, a rectangle is actually a parallelogram that happens to have 4 right angle triangles. But a rhombus is a special type of a parallelogram because, at the end of the day, it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. It's a special type of a parallelogram where all 4 sides are equal. In a rectangle, all 4 sides are not equal. If you have a rectangle where all 4 sides are also equal, then you end up with a square. So we can say a square is a special type of a rectangle where the length and the width are equal, that is, 4 sides are equal. But you can't say a rectangle is a special type of a square, but you can say square is a special type of rectangle. And you can also say a square is a special type of a rhombus because all 4 sides of a rhombus are equal, and that is the case with the square. But what is special about the square compared to the rhombus is that all 4 sides are right angles, 90 degree in measure. But in case of rhombus, we have 2 opposite acute angles and 2 opposite obtuse angles, whereas in square, all angles are, of course, right angles. In a kite, 2 adjacent sides are, of course, equal. That's the property of the kite. And as I said, it has 0 pairs of parallel sides. So this diagram about quadrilaterals, I just wanted to share so that you can visualize and recognize that a rectangle, a square, a rhombus are actually special types of parallelograms, and that's why they are inside this big parallelogram bubble. And trapezoid and kite are separate bubbles in the big bubble of quadrilaterals because they are not simply parallelograms. And also the square, as you see, it's in this shared area in the middle because a square is not only a special type of rhombus but also a special type of rectangle. Okay, I hope you will have a better picture, better visualization and understanding of all these quadrilaterals. Thank you.